Oh my god, we're live.
Oh my god. Oh my
This
god.
is my oh my god, we're live fave.
Oh shit.
Okay. Hi.
Oh hi.
So people will be trickling in. Ohio. In the meantime. Oh, did you guys all check your check your openings for papers? Ice cream social jokes. Sorry guys. Is everybody's microphone set to the right one?
Yes.
And also, is everybody's microphone set to the one on the back? Yeah.
Yar. Okay. Yar. Tasha Yar.
Tasha Yar. There.
Yar.
Tasha Yar she be. Oh, that's actually kind of amusing. Okay. I need to close iTunes because fuck you, iTunes.
Yes. Fuck you, iTunes.
That's right. What? Deal with it. What?
Now it fucked up. Now it fucked up. It has fucked up now.
Okay, I have a link. Did you guys see the picture that I posted on Facebook and Twitter today? I think both of you liked it in one form or another.
Which one?
The one about how I'm the queen of segways?
Yes, I did enjoy that.
It made me really happy that I found a picture of me with the crown on my head.
Yeah, that was pretty badass. I'm not going to lie.
I know. No, it was the perfect picture for that. Where you're just like,
yeah. No, it was
great.
Freaking awesome.
It was like the perfect face while I was wearing the crown. I was like, yes. So thank you to Joshua Griffiths for taking that photo.
Yee!
I will be right back real quick. I am right back now.
Oh my god, you're back. It's almost like you weren't even gone.
What?
But you were gone.
I know.
But now you're not gone.
Blythe has just learned a very important concept called object permanence. Oftentimes learned by children around the age of 6 to 8 months.
I thought it was like 2 years.
I think it's
or
older
32
than 6 to 8
years.
Months.
It's fine.
22. 24?
22.
I'm not gonna let some 22-year-old run my business.
Hut, hike.
They don't even have object permanence, so
yeah.
Preach. Plus, they're fucking monsters.
Yes,
I mean,
but at least they're not fucking gorillas.
Hat. It's true. That's just
fuck y'all.
I didn't even know if you heard
We're
me.
not gorillas.
But if we were.
But if you were, I would fuck y'all.
You know.
All right.
Okay, tweets and Facebooks have happened, so if you guys would like to retweet.
Yes, I would. I would do that.
Okay.
All right.
This is like the first time ever I've gotten an email to let me know that the Damsels of Dorkington is live. I think ever.
Oh.
Let me see. Let me look in my emails.
So
I have not gotten an email.
I usually don't.
Wait.
And it's not like I've changed anything, so.
Guys, John Latch says new hair, my world is in disarray. Which one of us has new hair?
Yeah.
Is it none of us?
Well, John Latch also says he is so tired and his brain is mush now, so...
Oh, okay. Maybe it's because mine is pulled back? It's still here.
Rissy's looks lighter, but I think that's just the lighting.
Yeah.
Mine looks definitely
normal.
the same. Yeah. So.
Okay, well. Or maybe he's just gaslighting us.
Probably.
Oh. Alex says from the first couple angles, I almost said angels, my hair looked shaved on the sides and long on the front top.
Oh, no.
No, girl, I assure you, I did not do that and I would not do that.
You don't want the fascist haircut / the Macklemore.
Oh, nope. He was referring to Rissy's blonde. Y'all are wrong. And by y'all, I meant the people in the chat, not you guys. Oh, no. My hair's falling out. Oh, well. Look, now you can see it exists. You're welcome. Perfect timing here. It's like a perfect hair fan. If I were a peacock,
It is.
I would
That is how you would sound.
still sound like a person screaming.
Screaming!
No,
That's my bird call. Screaming!
this is horrible. I do not
It's a
like
good
it.
bird call. It's a good bird, Blythe. They're good birds, Brent.
I don't know what we're referencing, but I trust it's hilarious.
You don't know about their good dogs, Bront?
Mm.
Oh my god, how did you miss out on that part of the internet? I'll have to tell you all about it later. I'll have story time this Christmas, and I can tell you about them being good dogs.
Sounds great. I'm in.
Sounds like a thing that will happen. So there we go.
Yes.
Whether or not I'm into it.
It's so true.
Yep.
Yarp.
It's usually how story time with Rissy goes.
It's true. I basically bend Blythe to my will and make her listen to things.
You bend Blythe to your will over your knee?
Yes.
And then,
Yes.
She thinks that I'm forced to listen, but I just tune it out.
But there's always a quiz afterwards.
I'm just really good at test taking.
I think all of us are, actually.
yeah.
Did not have given less of a fuck in high school, and I aced all my tests. So, yes. Didn't do my homework, though, so did not have good grades.
Nah, did it really matter in the end? Aw! Chiclane is saying consent is important. It's true. It's true. Consent is very important. But
That's Michael.
oh!
That's one half of Kitten Slay Dragons.
Oh, well, hello. Consent is important. That's why I support consenticles.
Oh, no. We already had that discussion. Please don't make me have it again.
Yes.
I'm afraid my computer is in a very precarious position.
Okay, ladies, let us go ahead and start our engines. And by our engines, I mean our recording software.
Okay.
Everyone, please let me know when you're hovered over the record button.
I'm hovered like a motherfucker.
Amanda?
Me too. Me too.
Locked and loaded. All right, here we go, ladies. Press record in 3, 2, 1. Perfection.
I'm recording all this shiznit. Oh, yeah.
I turned the metronome off and it still tried to do it. It did like 3 beats and then
The
it
part
was
was
like,
like,
oh, wait,
oh.
I'm off. Never mind. Yeah. You already took care of that. Whoops. I knew that. Stupid GarageBand.
All right, kids. Does everyone have their show notes open?
Yes, I do.
That didn't sound convincing at all.
Meh. All she has to do is say I'm
Ma'am.
Rissy in the beginning anyway. It's fine.
It's true.
That's true.
That's true.
That's also true. All right. Okay, well, let's go ahead and start this because I'm ready if you guys are ready.
My body is ready.
Yep.
Your body is so ready. We can smell it from over here.
That's a long ways.
Your body is very ready.
Oh, yes.
Okay. All right, here we go. Hello, and welcome to episode 62 of the Dork Pridecast. My name is Blythe.
I'm Rissy.
And I'm Amanda. We make up a comedy group called the Damsels of Dorkington, and this is our podcast, which is also funny, depending on how much you like poop jokes and dick jokes and whether or not you're drunk. Welcome.
Which we are not drunk.
No.
But previously we were drunk.
We were drunk on the Dork Pridecast.
And if you weren't here for that because you're not a patron, you can hear it now. It's available. I posted it yesterday.
Aw.
You're so on top of things lately.
Oh my
What a
God.
swell gal.
I should have posted it that night, but I was too drunk.
I mean, I guess that is the problem with getting drunk as part of a damsel's activity usually curtails things happening later.
Indeed. Yeah, there's no chance of like meetings or rehearsals.
I mean, a drunk rehearsal would be fun.
It wouldn't be very productive though.
It's true.
I would only do a drunk rehearsal for the entertainment of our patrons. That's when I would do a drunk rehearsal.
I think that could be fun, actually. Maybe like a bonus something.
Well, now that we've debuted all the shows that we have in the hopper,
True.
like, yeah, I have no problem doing, broadcasting some rehearsing. So sure, why not?
Yeah. Okay, cool. I want to see if I can rap adequately when I'm drunk.
Okay. Yeah, that could be fun. I've definitely been looking for ways to make some more like patron only content.
Oh, the pea skirt.
I don't what?
The pea skirt. Patron only content.
Who's the queen of segues now?
I guess I'm passing the crown.
I think so.
This is not a crown. I abdicate. I abdicate. I abdicate. Also, I obfuscate.
Close enough. In case you are not aware, Rissy had a good time while wearing a cute outfit.
I did. And by that, I mean I took too much Wellbutrin and had a seizure and peed all over myself in my cute outfit. It was a really cute outfit.
So we started referring to that skirt as her pea skirt.
Hilariously enough, it is a mustard yellow skirt.
It was an appropriate name regardless of the fact that she actually peed in it. The fact that she actually peed in it only made it better.
I agree.
So, Rissy, stand up and show people the skirt that you're wearing right now.
Ah, yes. Ta-da-da-da-da.
I know you're all getting excited, but don't get too excited.
Of course.
That's not actually the skirt.
No, this is a replacement.
I know, we were very disappointed.
Yeah, Amanda and I thought it was when Rissy logged on, and she made us sad by telling us that she's getting rid of the pea skirt.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. So originally the pea skirt was something I found on eBay. I couldn't find this particular skirt, a yellow corduroy skirt that I wanted, so I found something that looked like it and purchased that. That became the pea skirt. But then I was able to find the thing that I wanted and bought that, and also I peed in my pea skirt. So, but the pea skirt, I still technically have it. It's sitting in a bag of clothes ready for giving away in the basement of the old apartment building I used to live in. So it does still exist. So I'm just saying, in terms of things only for our patrons, if we want to have an auction for our peed-in clothing and used undergarments that we've been talking about for literally years now, I think I would be willing to part with pea skirt in that way.
That is very generous of you. I hope someone will take you up on your generosity Mostly because I want their money, but also I just think it would be hilarious.
Right?
So yeah, if you are interested in Rissy's pea skirt,
Of course, the big question that I'm sure people have, Rissy, is have you washed it since then?
Which would get us more money?
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah, I
you
think the truth is the important one.
But we could let people choose because she could always re-pee in it.
That's true.
That's true.
You know me, I generate copious amounts of urine.
Oh.
I also can stock it up for like hours and hours and hours like a camel and then release it all at once. So if you truly want like a skirt soaked in several liters of urine, I can make this happen.
That probably also has bacteria that would cause UTI for any normal human being.
For any normal human being, but not my urinary tract. Ha ha!
Gross.
Yeah. I'm just saying, it's not my fault people are into water sports and shit. That stuff goes back to the time of Greek gods, when Zeus appeared to Danae in the form of a golden shower.
There's so much about Greek mythology.
Adam in the chat says, Blythe wants to sell her underwear. Rissy wants to sell her pea skirt. And then Robert Davis replied, Amanda needs to step up.
Yeah, Amanda, what are you going to sell?
Something with skid marks.
I don't know. No.
Oh, come on.
Come on, we all do them.
What? Socks. Dirty socks.
Ooh, yeah. I want your socks, baby.
But feet are so gross.
Exactly.
I know.
Nobody wants dirty socks.
No, there are people that want dirty socks.
You don't want to clean your socks. You'd rather just wear new socks every day because feet are gross. So if you could just sell your old socks, you could afford to buy new ones every single time you put on a new pair.
I like this idea.
Exactly.
I would trade dirty socks for cookies. If anybody wants to take me up on that offer.
God, that is absolutely true. God, there's
not
a lot you wouldn't trade for cookies.
So. Yeah, that's true. I didn't even see. John Latch had already said in the chat, Amanda will sell herself for the proper cookies.
Oh,
yes, she will.
They have to be elephant shaped, though, motherfuckers.
No, they don't. They don't.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that helps. That helps, but you know I will take any cookies.
It's almost as if our fans know us. So weird.
Or perhaps a little too well.
Meh. What do you do?
It's true. Very true.
Yeah.
Is there any damsel news
that doesn't relate to?
No, not other than.
Yeah, I think
and underpants, socks.
Right. I mean, that's the news. According to the damsels, if you want weirdo lady items, we got them.
If you want our
weirdo
dirty
lady
laundry.
items, weirdo lady items should be the name of our online store. I think it's too perfect to waste.
Or
Damsels of Dorkington present weirdo lady items.
Weirdo lady items.
we could also have it be the title of our album.
That's true. I still like strippers with clothes. I don't know.
I know you do.
I do. Or we could go with, as we discussed,
strippers with weirdo lady items.
Ooh.
I'm all about the spirit of compromise.
That's a bit wordy.
It is. I also like the thing we came up with on the Drunk Pridecast, which was BRP.
Oh yeah. I was like, what does that stand for? Yeah, it's been like normal damsel times. There have been posts on Facebook, some that have pissed people off, which, man, we're really good at getting people fired up lately.
Oh man, we've had them as the damsels. Oh, go ahead, you finish.
I was just saying, I fired some people up with a quote from you, Rissy.
Wait, which one? The one about mayonnaise or the one about
No, the one about Bob Hoskins.
Yeah, although it didn't seem like too many people were mad about that.
I deleted
there were a
comment.
couple.
Oh God, what? I didn't realize that comment was on that post.
It wasn't. It
Oh.
was a different comment. Yeah, we've been dealing with a large number of
Chodes.
new fans who don't quite realize who we are and what we do, and they'll see posts from us and become incredibly offended and post really shitty comments. So I've had to pay a lot more attention and block some people. But no, Rissy, there was actually a post today on the Bob Hoskins photo that was just unnecessarily hostile.
What did it say? What did it say?
Yeah. And it didn't add anything to the conversation at
No,
all.
of course.
just-
He didn't read the comments before. He just wanted to fire off and be shitty and angry. That's all those
Yes.
people ever want. But it just said she's an idiot, meaning Rissy, because it said that Bob Hoskins was a treasure and Super Mario Brothers movie was amazing. But so it said she's an idiot. Like even Bob Hoskins had to get drunk to record it, and
What? I had no idea.
I know, and I wanted to be like, what does that have to do with her opinion of a film? And a lot of people were like, well, the lead actors in the movie don't agree, and I'm like, they don't have to. If she enjoyed the thing, she enjoyed the thing, regardless of like, I don't understand why you guys are angry because she's disagreeing with people who were in it.
David Lynch has largely disavowed the Dune movie. That doesn't make it not the best movie ever.
Hell no, it doesn't. So, yeah, people just get like, oh man, they get so angry. So I've just had to keep a close eye on the comments. And
I love it that people could get that angry about the Super Mario Brothers movie.
I know, it's so crazy.
Well, no, it's just angry, but it's angry that you liked it. It's not even angry about the movie. It's just angry that you said that it was a good movie.
That's
right.
true.
Like, seriously.
It's like, okay, that makes sense. How dare you have an opinion that is not
in line with theirs?
Yeah, hilarious.
Yeah.
So strange. So yeah, that's the damsel news as far as I'm concerned. We do have one thing. We just got in some new artwork that we've been working on, and they will become the physical reward for October, November, and December.
Is it what I think it is?
I'm so excited about them.
Dun, 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 dun.
So we had our illustrator who did our little cute little portraits. We had her do 3 like individual images of us, kind of as superheroes. And I don't want to reveal exactly what they're gonna say just yet, but they all have a little quote from our Star Wars show. And Patreon, I think I posted the sketches when those came out. And I'll be posting the illustrations there shortly so that patrons can get their first look at it. And I'll probably also reveal in the patron first what the images are actually going to say. And we haven't decided completely what we're going to do yet, but we're thinking of doing a set of 3 magnets, because I think these images and phrases will lend themselves really well to like those square magnets that are like, I don't know how to describe them.
You don't know how they work?
I don't know how they work.
Magnets, how do they work?
Yes.
It's being an idiot, I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure.
So
yes.
But we're really excited.
Clearly.
They came out really great. If you want a sneak peek and you're not a patron, you can go to Cassandra's Instagram, and she posted them today. I think she tagged us, so you can probably go to our tagged images and see that. So, there you go. But we're pretty excited, and we're just gonna, we're getting those ready for magnetization. That's cool. The phrase, right? Anyway, so that's been the news. Amanda.
Yes.
Every week, Amanda takes a poll.
Yeah, I do.
I get
No,
it.
I don't.
Amanda takes a little poll in the Dork Pride Worldwide chat on Facebook, and people kind of weigh in on what they would like to hear us talk about every week. So, Amanda, what did the people say?
So they were wondering if any of us had seen the new Blade Runner movie,
No.
Not yet.
and I don't
Not
think
yet.
any of us have yet.
I wanna
But
see it. Love the original.
I want to see it as well. I'm looking forward to it. I didn't even realize it had come out already because I don't pay attention to things, generally speaking. I was like, oh, is that? Oh, it is. Okay. But yeah, no, none of us have seen it yet, but that will be remedied probably somewhat soonish.
Yes.
However, people are also asking if we'd seen the trailer to some obscure indie flick.
Hashtag
that
porgs.
is apparently
Porgs.
yes.
Porgs. Porgs to
Now that
live.
people have apparently been losing their shit over
Porgs.
whatever this trailer thing is. Porgs.
All porgs all the time.
Well, people have been losing their shit over porgs for a while.
Well, yes, it's true.
Well.
But the trailer, like, yeah, like, man, how great would a porg-shaped butt plug doing that scream face be?
I don't want to picture that.
And, like, its little face could be poking out of your butthole.
No, it couldn't actually.
Yes, it could, though.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep. This
I totally did not just Google what a porg is because I had no fucking idea until just now.
I mean, how do you not have any nerd friends? Like, when the whole like Target thing happened, where all the merch was released at Target, like I had so many friends posting pictures from that, and that's how I found out about porgs.
Oh, I just don't have friends.
Okay, I don't have friends either, but according to Facebook, I have like 500 of them, so.
Tom Silk just made my day and perhaps my year by saying hardcore pornography.
Oh, we need to write it fast.
Oh, God. Pounded in the butt by my porg butt. Like, that kind of thing.
I'm just saying, if we got on that, we could make a little cash.
Pornography.
Oh.
Like, and comes with one free piece of pea skirts in every order. The peas,
Robert Davis said, Amanda better go to the upcoming Thor movie in November. So I just realized that was a thing last night because I saw the trailer before a movie that I went to see.
Yeah, Amanda, what'd you go see?
I saw It.
Dumbass.
Yeah.
You were supposed to be the smart one.
Or at least the rational one.
Wow. You say potato.
I think I had it so built up in my head that it was going to be so terrifying that it wasn't that scary.
Well, good.
You know who told you it was terrifying, right?
Well, yes.
And you know what I find terrifying, right?
Everything?
Everything. Everything.
Yeah. No, I feel like because they were so it was very much we're showing you all the scary, crazy things that are happened. So there's not a lot of that kind of behind the something happened, but I don't know what. It made it a little less scary, I guess. I don't know. I'm not going to argue with it because it meant I was able to sleep at least a little bit last night. So
there we go.
I was happy about that. Yes. But I did get to see the trailer for the Thor movie. It was
What did you think?
Ooh, I didn't know that was a thing.
Kate Blanchett looks so cool.
I sat there and was just like, who is that? Because I know, but I also don't know. But
who did you think it was when they were on the cover? You thought it was like
I know. I was trying to remember.
Campbell, maybe, or Net?
No, it was.
Oh God.
I don't remember.
What's Steven Tyler's daughter?
Liv Tyler.
Oh, Liv Tyler.
It's Liv Tyler, right?
That's right.
Thor?
Yeah, that's right. Yes, because I had seen wasn't there like a magazine cover?
Yeah, it was
Or
the
something
Entertainment
for
Weekly
it.
cover, and you were obsessed.
Like
with
a
Chris's
year ago
right
or something.
I don't know why I remember this clearly, but you were obsessed with Chris's right ear. It looked weird for some reason to you, and you were like, I
Yeah.
can't focus on anything else. And you were like, I don't know why they're calling
They're
Liv
saying that's
Tyler Kate Blanchett, but
right. But
I mean,
clearly,
they were both in Lord
Yeah.
of the Rings,
that makes them practically the same person.
right? I mean,
I'm pretty sure.
they're both elves. Well, I mean, Liv Tyler's character makes the decision to become mortal, which is so unfair because like that she would even have to make that choice. She's like barely 1/8 human.
Spoiler alert.
No.
I feel like you have lost your chances to
Yeah, that was
be
the
spoiled
joke.
about that.
I
know.
That was the joke.
I like
That's
to
the
overly
joke.
explain things.
Thank you for explaining it, Amanda. I appreciate that. Because clearly,
You're
there are
welcome.
some people out there who don't get our jokes.
That's true.
So, Rissy, what did you think of the Star Wars trailer?
I liked it a lot. And I
Good.
did not find it overly spoilery. But I'm still not going to discuss it because I know how you feel about that.
Yeah. Everybody already knows, but I don't watch trailers. And I know that the the director specifically said on this one he was not thrilled about the spoilery nature of some of the things they revealed in the trailer. So that totally cinched it for me. I was like, well, not gonna watch the trailer. So
I just love all those porgs. I just want to cram each and every one of them in my butt. They can scream all they want to in my ass.
I think you guys know why I didn't watch it.
there's so much to unpack there, like Rissy's butt, which is full of porgs.
Yes,
Porgs.
which
My
is
butt
full of porgs.
My butt is full of porgs. My butt is a porg clown car.
Dun, 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 dun,
This
dun,
butt
dun,
is dark
dun.
and full of porgs.
Actually, my butt is a porg clown car is definitely the name of my memoirs.
Oh my god, you
Calling
guys don't want to
it.
turn that into a t-shirt. Speaking of which, TeePublic is having a sale on everything. So if you want a t-shirt, now is the time. Go to
Yes.
Damsels of Dorkington and click on merchandise or some shit. I don't know. That's true. That's actually true. There's a TeePublic sale happening. But I do not have a my butt is full of porgs t-shirt
Yet.
Gonna work on that as soon as I get off here. So gross. I wonder how quickly Disney would pull that.
Right. Well, considering it's not only, infringing on their copyright, but also infringing on their copyright in a way
In butts.
In butts, yeah. For butt sex purposes. Although that cease and desist letter would be fucking hilarious.
I would love to see that.
Would you kindly stop infringing on our copyrights in a manner specific to butt stuff?
Oh man.
And I'd be like, yes, but only if the cease and desist letter is hand delivered by Mickey Mouse.
That's amazing.
And then he shoves it up your butt? Or
Yes.
Or he
It's got to go in
pulls-
there with the porgs.
No, he has to pull them out because they're like, no porgs in your butt. Ha ha! And then he pulls them all out.
Oh, maybe like there could be a porg-shaped plug, and then when it's unplugged, all of the
They all
porgs
come
come out.
tumbling out. It's like tribbles.
Yeah. And then they get up and they do their cute little like waddly shit. Oh god. Why is it that when things are cute, I either want to just stuff them into my mouth or into my butt?
I think that's normal.
Whatever makes you happy, girl. Also, you're a furry. We've established this, so obviously.
I'm not a furry!
I mean, you say potato.
I'm just a gorilla fucker. I'm not a furry.
She's just into bestiality,
right?
not furries.
It's a big difference.
There's a distinction.
I mean, there is a difference. I'm not sure
Apparently.
it's like the correct direction.
Oh no, there is a big difference, but yeah. I mean, there's a huge difference between the two.
Is a
But,
vast difference
yeah.
joke coming somewhere? Like,
No.
you guys can't say like big difference or large difference without like it just seems like there's a lot of lead up here and the joke's
Yes.
not happening.
Yes, Rissy, there is a vast difference.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
It's like a chord resolving itself at the climactic moment of a song.
It's like a cord untying
A porg?
itself so that all the
porg.
baby porgs can pour out and
Of my butt.
impregnate a lady.
Hopefully that lady is Rissy, because she
I know,
likes
lady.
having strange animals up
We're
in
using
her.
the term loosely.
Although, do you think porgs are egg laying? They're supposedly birds.
I mean, they're pretty birdie.
They
Bird-like.
are, although they don't have be a pretty birdie. Are they a pretty birdie?
Birdie.
Pretty
Birdie.
Bird. Tiger.
Tiger. Tiger. Oh,
Oh my. Sleep deprivation is a hell of a drug.
Oh my god.
yes,
I tell you what.
that we are all high on right now.
So high.
I'm high on pain, not sleep deprivation. So,
This has been Golf Blythe.
yeah. I can't feel anything but pain. That's how I know I'm
You
alive.
can't feel anything
Oh my god.
but pain.
But pain.
But
No,
pain.
that's not true.
Yes.
I also have neck pain.
You guys, magical things are happening in the chat. Robert Davis says, "Don't let me orangutan." And Josh says, "Orangubang." Oh, and lots of people are still going over your poll, Amanda.
Okay. Wait. My
Not your poll, the poll
poll,
that
you
know,
mentioned.
that you take every week.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I guess we never actually finished that.
Yeah,
Busy.
Amanda, what else do people want us to talk about?
There was a question about a very timely question about a current thing
Which is
about the Terry Brooks Shannara novels. The question is, timeless classic or bad Lord of the Rings fanfic?
I got this. Bad Lord of
Uh,
the Rings fanfic. There's a character named River
yeah.
in it, which is hilarious because he's just like,
yeah.
Rissy, make some noise so the camera goes back to you.
I'm River Doll. I do rims. I'm king of the shadow and rimming my way into darkness.
Well, that's going on the highlights reel.
Oh, yes. I was just going to say, somebody timestamp that because I think that it should just be that on a loop for like 5 minutes.
I mean, it's Terry Brooks's fault for naming the goddamn character Rimmer. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, most of that book was, well, those books, but particularly the first one. I mean, let's be honest, I got through a chapter of the first one and was like, no, this is shit, and stopped reading it.
It's like, if I want to read good Lord of the Rings, I can read Lord of the Rings. If I want to read semi-not-terrible Lord of the Rings knockoff shit, I'll read the first book of the Wheel of Time series.
Yes, there's lots of options there.
Yeah.
Are these books by any chance like young adult or no?
I think a lot of young adults read them. I don't know if they've ever been classified thusly.
I just was curious because I know MTV turned it into a television show, so I thought maybe the audience, like maybe it was written for a little bit of a younger audience than Lord of the Rings.
I mean, it was written for idiots.
Okay.
So teenagers.
Yes, yeah. I mean, or at least based on, you know, what Terry Brooks created, I can only assume that's who he wrote it for.
Rissy, did you read all of them?
Oh God, no! Shit.
God, how dare I suggest such a thing?
I've heard from people that like, oh yeah, the first one was bad, but they get better, and I'm like, I can't get through the first one though to find out.
They don't. They actually
Yeah.
like. So I read multiple ones. They don't actually get better. It's just you become subdued and beaten down.
So some Stockholm syndrome is what they're going for.
It's less Stockholm syndrome because you don't actually fall in love with them. You just sort of become resigned to like, okay, this is my life now. It's reading the Terry Brooks Shannara Chronicles. Okay, I guess I have no choice but to endure this and then die.
How many books are there?
Shit. Has he continued writing them?
I was going to say, you can ballpark it. So clearly it's not like a trilogy. It's like...
No, a lot.
Because there's like...
so it's like a full series.
Well, I think there's a couple of trilogies, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was just curious.
At least.
So there you have it.
Yes. Marion, Wheel of Time, when one Mary Sue isn't enough. Oh, come on now. I think most of Robert Jordan's Mary Sue-ness was firmly concentrated into Rand al'Thor. Perrin only represented Robert Jordan's
boring
desire to
side
have
of a Mary Sue.
Yeah, the boring and giant-shouldered. Like, I swear to God, how many times were Perrin's shoulders referenced in all of those books? Anytime he's on screen.
The poor, boring, long-suffering, like... Perrin was just your typical, like, sitcom character. He had the shrewish wife.
Right, whose name was Fail.
Yes. Yes, it was. Who just, like, nagged the fuck out of him, and he was just like, but I love her so much.
And we're like, why?
Also, I'm kind of a wolf.
Did I mention my shoulders also?
Yes.
My shoulders.
They're huge and beefy.
Yep.
And they work really well at lifting this axe.
Right. And now we know that Rand is the tallest, but I think it's Perrin that's a half a head shorter than Rand. Or is he a full head shorter than Rand and it's Matt who's a half a head shorter than Rand? Because I can never keep all the half heads and full heads straight.
I prefer full heads myself, but
you can't keep your head straight?
Nope, I got too many, and I'm just like, smack!
Gross.
Those books are dumb. In other news.
In case anyone was wondering.
I gave up at 10. I think Crossroads of Twilight was where I stopped, which I believe is generally regarded as the absolute worst in the series.
I don't even think I made it past 5.
Well, I mean, good for you, because that was like the last gasp of anything good about those goddamn books.
Yeah.
I think 6 is where he got really sick.
Oh.
It was like, there was a huge delay, I want to say, in like between either 5 and 6 or 6 and 7, and that was when people were like, oh shit, he gonna die.
There was a big delay between 7 and 8, and 8 was just utter garbage where nothing happened.
I mean,
it was one of those like, I waited so long for this.
7 wasn't
7
much
I felt
better.
Like was it was not as bad as 8.
No, that's true.
8
but
was
very
pretty
few
bad.
things were as bad. Although 7, it was basically like the Forsaken that's jealous of Rand because Rand is a full head taller than him. Gets killed in the end. That's like Samael's defining characteristic is he's not as tall as Rand. That's all I remember.
He's not as anything as Rand. I feel like that was the...
Yeah, that's his thing. Never as tall as Lews Therin. I'm like, aren't you like, don't you control the one power at some kind of crazy level of mastery? Couldn't you just lengthen your fucking thigh bones or some shit, bro? Like, can't you just make yourself taller?
If it even fucking matters that much, which
it did clearly, but he thinks he thinks about it all the time. That's like if you're like in Samael the Forsaken's thought process, it's like, man, fuck that Lews Therin Rand al'Thor guy. Yeah, he's the dragon, but really it's just that he's taller than me.
But he has such a well-turned calf.
Right.
So whatever the fuck that means.
Right? Oh god, Robert Jordan's writing tics, like so many of them.
Yeah.
So like I'm twitching my skirt. You guys can't see it, but I'm twitching my skirt and pulling my braid, and yeah. Men are wool heads.
Yes.
Big old wool heads.
I've always said that.
Right? That men are just the wool-headiest wool heads.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We women, we're vastly superior and we know so much more than them, except that, like, the minute we set foot outdoors, we get captured by the Black Ajah. like 20 times in the course of the series.
Whenever we do things bad, when we do a bad thing, we should be stripped and spanked and then made to like run around the camp or something.
Yep, that's also
a totally normal thing that women do to punish other women all the time.
Right. A spanking. Oh fuck! Is there a single member of the Red Ajah that was not a Black Ajah, first of all, and also like gay as all outdoors?
I mean, Elida wasn't.
Oh, that's true. No, I don't think she was a Black Ajah. No, that's true. She's the only one. The only one.
Yes. As far as I know. Yep.
I wasted so much of my life on those books.
There you go. Yeah. We all did.
Amanda?
I still have brief finishing this series just to do it, but then I find something else to read.
I read a synopsis at the end of the series, and I am thoroughly disappointed by it. Fuck you,
I did that
Brandon
too,
Sanderson, for so many reasons.
He didn't have a lot to work with, so.
It's true.
Wait, did Brandon Sanderson finish the Wheel of Time series?
Yeah. That's how he kind of made his bones, as it were.
Oh my god. I knew that information, but I didn't know who the fuck Brandon Sanderson was until we did the Hamilthrones show.
Yeah, so now the whole summoning the furiously masturbating ghost of Robert Jordan makes so much more sense.
Oh yeah, that does make more sense.
You really
also,
you guys, his name is Brian Sanderson.
Brian Sanderson.
Wrong.
Brian Sanderson.
You see, you guys, what you will quickly learn is that Rissy has a lot of references that we sometimes don't understand, me especially, and I'm just like, meh, I'm sure it's a good joke, and I don't question it, and I just go with it.
But I knew that you had at least read some Wheel of Time books, so I kind of assumed that one you would have gotten.
Right, but like I said, when that whole thing happened, it was years ago, and then I didn't know anything about Brandon Sanderson between the time period, so it just didn't click in my brain. Oh yeah, that's the guy that finished the Wheel of Time. Didn't click.
It's like when you see a movie that you saw 10 years ago, and there's someone in who's famous now that wasn't at the time. You're like, oh shit, they were in that.
Exactly.
I've done that with like Ben Affleck in early Kevin Smith movies, where it's just like, oh shit, that was Ben Affleck, who was nobody at the time. So I think it's the same sort of. Well,
be nice to Batfleck.
I can't. He video footage surfaced of him like groping some women, and some woman on TRL, and he literally just apologized.
Oh yeah.
I saw something like it was one of those headlines like Ben Affleck apologizes to somebody,
and it was the shittiest apology too.
I mean, I'm sure, but it was just like I don't know what he did, but it was probably something dumb.
But yeah, it's like your punk ass could have apologized 13 fucking years ago or whatever it was, and now you just got busted because the video made its way online. So he doesn't deserve nice things. Ben Affleck deserves nothing good besides a good swift kick in the nuts.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Ben Affleck deserves nothing good.
Except to be kicked in the nuts, which some people are into, so.
Yeah.
I'm into it if you're into it, sir.
I don't know anything about his performance as Batfleck because, of course, I haven't seen
any Detective Comics-based movies.
Yeah.
You saw some Batmans back in the day.
Is there anything else that the people wanted us to talk about?
Not that I wrote down, unless there were some more recent additions.
No, probably not.
And now I can't find the thing, so.
That's fine. So, if you guys would like to have a say in what we discuss on the podcast every week, go ahead and go to facebook.com and search for Dork Pride Worldwide, request to be in the Facebook group, and maybe we can.
We will race to see who accepts you first. And
That's true. We do. We do, in fact, do that. And then you can.
I
hear
wish
us.
they would give us some stats on how long somebody is waiting to become a member.
It is
Some
not
fap
long.
stats.
Be like, yes.
Fap stats.
Go to fapstats.com.
Rissy.
They respond in less than 2 seconds.
They jack off in less than 2 seconds.
Man, like, I'm trying to think, like, what's the shortest amount of time it's ever taken me to finish when I'm beaten at, like, at my absolute horniest. I don't know if I could get to 2 seconds. That's
2 seconds. That's outrageous.
No, I mean, that's above my pay grade.
Yeah,
Like,
this is not realistic.
to finish in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
That's nuts. Yeah, that's
Nah, girl. Don't worry. You're fine.
okay. Yeah, that'd be incredible. Like, wait, does it count if I wasn't trying to masturbate?
Oh, I don't know where this
No.
is going, but I feel like no. Yeah.
What if so you're having a sex dream and you achieve full release?
No, that doesn't count at all.
No.
Okay.
That's just wet dreams.
Well, yeah, but
Everybody has those.
it's true. Well, actually, apparently a lot of people don't get to have orgasms in their sleep, and I feel bad for them. I can't control it, but it's cool. It's like a...
Well, that's kind of the point of things happening in your sleep, is that you're asleep when they
Right.
happen. And therefore, you don't have a lot of control over it.
Haven't you ever had a lucid dream? I wish I could have lucid sex dreams. Because in my dreams, I end up fucking gorillas.
Yeah. I actually do often have lucid dreams and can control things. So I take back everything I just said. I made myself fly once in a dream.
What?
That's my biggest
I'm so jealous.
claim to fame. Whenever when I'm lucid dreaming and I realize that I'm dreaming, the first thing I try to do is fly.
Well, yeah.
And I have actually managed to do that once.
Fuck you.
That, or I try to make somebody hot materialize so that I can have sex with them, but that is yet to work.
You just practice. Over time, it will come, I'm sure. And so will you.
Ha!
Ah!
That's the hope, right? Yes.
Y'all nasty.
I just like saying full release.
No, we're not.
Yeah, you're right. You're not. Did anybody do anything interesting this week?
This half week since Sunday,
Well, listen.
since we
Whatever.
just did things. I already talked about what I did.
I
Yeah,
went
I
to
guess
bed
that's-
early yesterday.
Oh, Rissy, I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
Fine
I never get to do that.
early. That early means different things to different people.
I took
That's
my
true.
sleeping pill. I took my trazodone around 11 p.m. And yeah, that's pretty early for me.
Okay.
That's
My body usually
yeah,
starts
that's
shutting
early.
down by then. So, and I have a body that when it's time
Won't
to sleep,
quit.
please.
Yes. Ha.
When my body decides it's time to sleep, I just am like out. So
I miss that.
my whole life.
My
is
body
this
never
way.
decides it's time to sleep. It just decides it's time to be awake, unfortunately.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
You tried
Yeah.
trazodone?
It's fun. I've tried all the drugs.
Mm. Though interestingly, guys,
Except
be
for-
careful. Don't ask your doctor to put you on trazodone without thoroughly reviewing your medical history, because trazodone can cause death by giant uncontrollable boner in men. It's an excellent sleeping aid for many women, but it is an uncommon but not uncommon enough side effect of that drug in males.
I mean, if you've got to go, that's
Right,
certainly a
giant
good way.
That's true, I guess. I mean,
It would make for hilarious funeral talk.
it's true.
And you
Like,
could die knowing that.
died as he lived with a giant uncontrollable boner.
But are you having an accidental orgasm while you're dying? That's the question.
I mean,
Or is it just a boner?
a boner and you get to shit yourself.
Get to
Is
is an
not-
interesting phrase.
Well, without
Getting
being
to
judged
shit
for
yourself and orgasms are apparently synonymous in Rissy's head.
it. Well, without anyone judging you about it.
Yep.
That's gross.
Yeah.
You know what, you guys?
What?
I mean, on that note,
I love where this is going already.
this week's podcast is brought to you by one of our advertisers. Are you always losing shit in your backpack or purse? Do cards, coins, lipsticks, keys, books, your phone, and assorted hard candies of unknown origin accumulate in the bottom of your bag until it weighs as much as a baby rhino? So unorganized, you're surprised when you actually make it through the day? Well, the Purple Hedgehog can help you sort that shit out. Trademark. With 4 different size zipper bags, perfect for everyday use, these suckers are durable, washable, and we can vouch for this, cool as fuck. With designs that range from corgis dressed in Halloween costumes to Sailor Moon and Settlers of Catan, your bags won't be an abysmal portal into the depths of hell any longer. Visit tinyurl.com/purplehedgehog. If you act now, you can get your bags for this limited time offer of $99.90. No, I'm just kidding. But you can totally get 10% off your entire order when you use the promo code Damsels at checkout. So go to tinyurl.com/purplehedgehog and use the code Damsels. All right, guys, keep talking about boners and death.
And the death poops. Whee! I mean, I guess if you wanted...
John Latch wants to know if the purple hedgehog fits in Rissy's butt. Adam asked if a purple hedgehog is another one of Rissy's butt plugs. So apparently people are thinking about your butt.
Kind of like injection molded purple hedgehog. Actually, you could probably use the same like base as the porg to make the butt plug.
It's like there's a theme to this podcast.
Right. But I feel like then you should get one of the little bags from Purple Hedgehog to put your Purple Hedgehog butt plug in.
Right. Stuff in our butts. Stuff in our butts. Stuff. I can't sing that low. At least not without
No, you started way too low.
That became very apparent very quickly.
Blue moon.
I don't.
Hey, Rissy, what is our Dork Pride chat topic for this week?
Yes. Okay. So, thanks to Columbus Day, I got to have a giant knockdown, drag out Facebook fight. It's been a while, you know. I do enjoy like flexing my talons every so often and just really just shredding the shit out of people. It just makes my whole day. Don't come at me, bro. Like, I'm just warning you in advance. I will be neither kind nor merciful. But in this case, it was about the fact that Columbus was a bloodthirsty genocidal maniac. And so a couple of people that I am Facebook friends with, one whom I'm actual friends with, and one who is just some shady lunkhead, wanted to get into it with me. And so the guy I'm actually friends with, I had a discussion like on Facebook Message about stuff. And he's fine because he's actually my friend, so I consider him worthwhile. This other dude, first of all, considers the History Channel to be a valid source.
Yikes.
He disagreed with me, and he was like, I actually cite my sources. I love watching the History Channel. I'm like, oh, honey, no.
These two things do not go together.
Yeah, oh man.
Yeah.
And that's kind of representative of the overall kind of quality of his theses that he was trying to advance. I kind of took him to the woodshed over it. It felt really good. Also, because here's a lesson, guys, don't do this. So there's a woman that you met at a convention and you think she's really cute and you like a lot of the same stuff and that like you guys talked and were friendly, but you know she's got a boyfriend, right? And you're like, how could I overcome this extremely inconvenient roadblock between me and her vagina? And you're
Murder?
like, yes. if you kill her, you can just use her vagina for up to 3 days after she's dead.
Oh, I meant the boyfriend, but
that's the road Amanda was going down.
Oh, I just r/incels, the incel subreddit advanced that idea that women's corpses should be treated as a natural resource because they're usable after death.
Oh wow.
Yeah. The more you know. But anyway, so the roadblock between hypothetical dude and a woman's vagina. So what you're like, oh,
is her life apparently?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, but you know how you overcome that?
You kill her
with Ed Sheeran songs.
With Ed Sheeran songs, yes. That's Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran, purveyor of the sexiest songs known to man, with his one weird eye and stringy hair that made him perfect for a cameo appearance on Game of Thrones. Fuck all the haters. I thought he was great on the show. I'm like, he actually looks like he belongs in a poverty-stricken, starvation-terrorized, loosely fictionalized version of medieval Europe. Where was I going? Oh, yes, Ed Sheeran to hit on women. So you're like, okay, so maybe I'll just test the waters and see. Maybe even though she spent like 15 minutes in my presence, maybe she's ready to ditch her boyfriend for me. And I'll figure that out by sending her a link to Ed Sheeran's Shape of You, which is all about fucking. And I'll say, hey, I was working on some stuff for the next con, and I heard this song on the radio, and it made me think of you. There's no way she'll see through this.
Yeah, the lyrics are literally, I'm in love with the shape of you.
And then
like the main chorus. That's it.
And then it follows up with, I'm in love with the shape of you. I'm in love with your body. It's like, just in case we weren't clear.
Right, just like, it's just damn dem titties, dough, is really what it was meaning, but trying to be smoother about it.
Yes.
And succeeding.
It's a very popular song. So
he sent you this song.
So he sent me the song.
And for some reason you kept him on your friends list, and Amanda and I could not understand it.
Well, because I was kind of like, what the fuck is he gonna say when I'm like, so when I was like, I'm pretty sure I told you I had a boyfriend, but just in case I didn't say that, I do. Well, at the time, boyfriend. So his response
killed him and turned him into a human dildo corpse.
Also a fur coat.
Yes. Pleasantly furry. But not a furry. That's important.
I didn't mean to say that he is furry. I meant she had a skin coat she was calling a fur coat. It was a weird thing. It wasn't a commentary on John. I just want to clarify. That sounded a little mean. It wasn't.
You don't want to say something mean about someone who you said has been killed and skinned by me. You don't want it to be weird.
It was only mean to Rissy, thinking that his skin would also be a fur. It wasn't. Yeah, it's fine. Move on.
Boots with the skin. With the skin.
Oh. So anyway.
Because flawless plan. Yeah, flawless plan. I just had to see, like, what the fuck refuge is this guy gonna take? And the thing is, at that point I didn't want to be a total bitch because he's at a con that my clone Luna Teague and her writing partner are gonna be going to very shortly. So it's one of those, like, if I don't have to make a giant shit stink, because I'm like, maybe I remembered wrong and he didn't know I was with somebody. So
it's wasn't it listed on your Facebook profile at the time?
Well, yeah.
Then I'm pretty sure. Also, it's still
I know, but I'm like, would
creepy move.
Would he at least have the grace to say, "Oh, I didn't know that"? No, he did not. What he replied was, "Oh, yeah, I do know that you're with someone. You had mentioned that." And I was like, I remember right. And then he followed it up with, I guess I just didn't actually listen to the lyrics of the song. I sent you the link.
Yeah, nice cover, dude. I'm totally buying that. Yeah.
Right? And so it's sort of like, okay, what? In that case, let's say you didn't listen to any of the lyrics in Ed Sheeran's Shape of You. A, what did you think it was about? And B, what mental association, therefore, did you form when you were working on con stuff, and therefore that it inspired it to think of me so that he would send me a link? I'm just like, Shape of You. What else does that suggest? I'm like, I'll cut off all your skin and put it on a dummy, and then that's the shape of you. I'm like, I don't foresee any other way that the song Shape of You, unless it's on Sesame Street, is about like rectangles and parabolas and shit.
Or the letter U.
He's really into making those like silhouette outlines, and he just wanted you to stand in front of a light. No, I mean, it's like, hey, I heard this song. It's called I Want to Put Yo Fat Dick in My Mouth, and it made me think of you. What, you have a girlfriend? I mean, I didn't know what the song was about. I just thought it had a nice beat. Okay, sounds legit.
Right, remember, this is...
I believe that.
This is the man who cites the History Channel as a viable source for internet fight historical citations. And so then, basically... Then his next act was to be, oh, yeah, sorry, I hope there's no awkwardness. And I'm just like, and then he does this stupid shit on my Columbus Day post. And I'm just like, all right, this is why I kept you on my friend's page, because now I get to rend you limb from limb online. I would feel so much better after this. He literally is like, so he sent me a final message, which I've showed Amanda. Blythe, I need to send it to you, but it literally ended with the words, gee whiz.
Misspelled.
Oh no. I don't even know how you would misspell that.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was the best kind of butthurtedness I've seen in a very long time.
It was one of those ones where, like, every other word is capitalized and you don't know why. Like, it was, like, if you don't want people commenting on your posts, why did you post it? Hello, this is Facebook, only with, like, hello, period, period, Facebook.
It only would have been better if it had the clapping hand.
Hello.
Hello, this is Facebook.
And the thing is, I had specifically put on that post after a couple of comments that, like, if you're an old white dude who fucking loves Columbus and wants to talk about how great Columbus was, you can do it wherever you want, except on my wall. Just don't do it there.
He got real offended with all your cussing and swearing.
Cussing and swearing. That's right.
Cussing and swearing. You didn't need to do so much cussing and swearing.
Wow, he doesn't know jack shit about you, Rissy.
I know.
Except literally dem titties.
Yeah. They must have blinded him to everything else, because based on the con, he must have come to our room party where we were drunk off of our asses and selling my clone was selling like our erotica books and like, you know, basically being party hosts, which means for me, my usual level of profanity only cranked up a couple of notches.
If you can believe that's even possible.
So the upshot of this is, for all those of you out there, what is the most ridiculous subject that you've had a passionate internet fight about? Like, what thing made you totally flip your shit and just seriously get into it with somebody, even though it's totally nuts? Why are you even bothering? Why are you investing all of the energy? I would say for me, it was not actually like, I consider the idea of shooting down supporters of Columbus Day to be a thoroughly worthwhile investment of my time and energy. I think the most ridiculous thing I ever got into it online about was whether or not somebody would admit to fucking a former friend of mine while they were dating somebody. Blythe, you know what I'm talking about, girl. Yeah.
That was like my favorite.
Oh, thank you.
Just to be clear, you guys, this guy, like, no names, obviously, but we knew it was happening, and
we did not approve.
We did not approve, and he was denying it And so Rissy took to a private message, and he continued to like not only deny it, but straight up be like, I don't know what you're talking about. You're just making shit up. But we knew, like we literally knew it was happening. And in case you're still a little like, yeah, but what if it wasn't happening? They're married now.
Yeah.
It was happening. And we knew it was happening because she fucking told
And everybody
us.
knew.
Because she told
Right.
us. Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, but yeah, that was we hate that guy. So it was a really fun exchange to watch because Rissy was just ripping him.
We also really like his now
and sending
ex-girlfriend.
like constant screenshots. Like, and then I said this. It's like, oh shit.
Oh, shit. Yeah, it was great.
Well, I mean, once I realized that, like, he was never going to admit his crimes, which why I thought I would get him to do in the first place, I don't know. I was just like, well, now I can just say whatever I want. This is going to be awesome.
It was pretty great. Amanda, do you have one?
You know, like, to be honest, I can only think of one internet fight I've ever gotten into. Ever. Because I tend to be pretty non-confrontational. It makes me feel bad, even if I think bad things about the person. The only like internet arguing match type thing was a post on my stepfather's Facebook where he'd like just brought up a topic and then people started going and it was talking about gun control. And there was some guy who was very not smart, just spouting off all sorts of just nonsense. And like, I wasn't coming down hard like, no, you should ban everything or whatever, but it was just like, you should maybe think about some things. And he got really shitty. And then my stepdad kind of stepped in and was like, hey, so this is my stepdaughter. You may not realize that, but because it was clearly going somewhere where he was going to start throwing some nice names at me. He was about to. It was going there.
Yeah.
But that wasn't very exciting.
I'm guessing after that he backed off.
Yeah. Then he was like, I mean, it's fine. Everyone can have their opinion. It's like, oh,
like,
okay,
yes.
now that you know that I'm not just some random person, like now that the daughter of my friend, then
yeah, it's so
I guess I'll be nice.
It's that whole like random people online. You'll say way shittier things to people that you don't know, which is...
I prefer to say shittier things to people I do know and genuinely dislike.
Yes, you do like that.
Yeah. I feel you. I personally, like, my blood pressure will spike. You will literally, like, if I get into any sort of confrontation, particularly about things that are upsetting to me, you know, things like gun control or LGBTQ rights or
Star Wars trailers.
Trans issues, like all of those things where like people are trying to take away the rights from other people. Those are what really get me upset. And like you literally would be able to take my pulse and feel it shoot up. I have a physical reaction. So, oh gosh, at this point, like it was probably almost a decade ago that I pretty much swore off of having these conversations online in general. Yeah, there was one particular incident that caused that, but I think I've discussed that in the past. I will say, recently, I did get into a little bit of an argument when it was actually in Scoop Group. And it just, somebody had said something to one of the hosts of the Ice Cream Social podcast who is also my friend. But it just hit a little bit too close to home. And I sort of lost my shit. And I kept it relatively chill, but what had happened was that Matt, the host of the Ice Cream Social podcast, recently launched an Indiegogo campaign for a character that he created that he liked. He created it for like this really super short, like 5-minute bit. And he liked it so much that he's decided he wants to do like an entire show. He lives in Vegas, so that's a very common thing of, creating a show. So he wants to do a show around this character. So he launched an Indiegogo campaign. And he posted about it in Scoop Group, obviously. And about 3 hours after he posted and had launched his campaign, here comes this motherfucker saying, so in the Indiegogo campaign, he's laid it all out. He says, this is what I'm going to do. These are the people I'm going to work with. This is how I'm going to present it. It'll be, it'll be a stage show. The character is like this psychic hillbilly, so it's a little bit of yeah, exactly. I guess I don't have to.
I love it already. Jeez.
Yeah. So he's doing some like mentalism and some magic, but he's a hillbilly character.
Oh,
yeah. So it's a pretty great idea. So so here comes this guy after the campaign is already launched and is going, and he's like, I don't think you should do a stage show. I think you should do a television show or a web series. And just goes off on this whole like tirade of how Matt shouldn't do this the way that Matt is literally already doing it.
Let me tell you how to do this thing because I know better.
Absolutely. And I can't tell you guys how many times that's happened to us online, but also at conventions all the time. People will come up to us and be like, why haven't you guys released an album yet? And I'm just like, oh my God, you're right. I didn't even think of that. I don't know. Maybe because it costs a couple grand and we don't have that lying around. Do you want to fund it?
I think my all-time
No, seriously,
favorite...
do you want to fund that?
Yeah, seriously, we're going to have a Kickstarter for that soon.
Yeah.
What's your all-time favorite, Rissy?
Oh, of that is right after we released I Kissed a Nerd and the music video. Oh my God, the shit we got. There was somebody who commented on one of the websites that had linked to it, and they were like, I'll do role-playing games and learn to factor is the lyric that I wrote. And they're like, learning how to factor isn't particularly special. Really, they should have written, well, the only thing that would be acceptable is I'll learn to factor polynomials. I'm like, yes, that would fit perfectly into the syllables presented by the original, you fucking buffoon. And then let's go in and re-record the whole goddamn song and then go in and re-record the video so we can make sure that we're adequately lip-syncing polynomials. Like,
right, just cram those extra 5 syllables into the space.
That's learn to factor polynomials.
Yeah.
It's just like, I know people are just trying to be helpful, but it's not. It's really frustrating. And we've had people say to us, why aren't you doing a web series? Well, first of all, because we don't live in the same state, so that's very difficult. But second of all, like, that takes people and like to shoot it and to edit it and
a best grip, best boy,
key grips and
best boys,
yes. And it's just, there's so much to that, and people are like, no, you could just shoot it on your iPhone. Okay, I mean, sure, but somebody still has to edit that shit, and I don't know if you guys noticed, but I don't have time. Anyway, it's just, it's so problematic. But to have this guy coming onto a thing that's already launched and has all, like, these choices have already been made, and having him not only say you shouldn't do it this way, but saying you should do it as a TV show, as if it's so simple to be like, oh, hello, NBC, yes, I would like a television show, thank you.
Did you know I am a very important person?
Hello, NBC. This is Matt Donnelly. I'm sure you've heard of me from my podcast.
I was going to do it like this, but then I thought, wait a minute, I could do a TV show. So if you could get back to me on like what time slot you're going to put me in, that'd be great.
Exactly. Yep. And then, like I said, the whole idea of a web series is it's nice, but the only like successful web series have been funded by other people. And there's a reason for that, is because it's very expensive. If you want to do a web series right or well, you literally have to hire a crew to shoot it, and you have to hire people to edit it and color correct it and do the sound design. Like, it's not simple if you want to put out a good product. But then on top of that, you can't make money off of a web series. So you just paid all these people and you have no way of making that money back. So it's completely ludicrous. I hate that you should do a web series. Get the fuck out. And so when I saw that, I just like fucking saw red, and I was so angry, and I lost a little bit of my shit on him. And so he came back and tried to defend himself, and I again came back and was like, yeah, I have a comedy. And because of course he was like, I'm just trying to help. And I just flat out said, like, I have a comedy group. I get this sort of help all the time. And it's not fucking helpful. It's just frustrating and irritating. And the conversation got a little bit shittier after that, but then he finally backed off and was like, hey, look, we're both on the same side here.
Ah, yes. He's presenting his ass.
So it calmed down, but I was like, oh, I was so hot. And it was like right before I was going to bed, and I couldn't sleep for an hour. I was just like, this motherfucker, fucking fuck this guy. Oh, I was so angry. I just took out all those times that I've just been at conventions and been like, oh my God, that's such a good idea. Yeah, we'll think about it. An album and a web series? Yeah. Oh my God, thanks. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks. All those times that I just bottled all that shit up, it just exploded on this dude. I just like straight shot to the face through Facebook. Straight shot to the Facebook.
That could be the title of the episode.
So that's my most recent experience of going off on a motherfucker.
What about all the rest of all of y'all in the Dork Pride chat? What
guys,
have you fought with people on the internet about? I want to know.
Adam in the chat says, is this the appropriate time to suggest a web series? Yes. Yes,
always,
it is.
Always.
That pleases me, actually.
Marion said that he and Ed Sheeran have the same color pubes.
That is such a crazy coincidence. You should have been on Game of Thrones then, sir.
Yes. Wait, did we see Ed Sheeran's pubes on Game of Thrones?
No.
Was that no. That was the nudity, like it's in the content warning, so it's like violence, nudity, Ed Sheeran's nudity. Like, it's a specific category in and of itself.
It was a deleted scene.
Well, you know, Ed Sheeran, if you're going to be on Game of Thrones, you got to get naked. Like, at least for the first couple of appearances.
Yeah, the first time you're on it, you don't get to say no.
Right, you just have to be naked.
Yeah, if you guys have any specific things that have fired you up, we would love to hear about it. You can tweet at us and use the hashtag, Dork Pride Chat. So, I look forward to hearing what has angered our nerd fans.
Ooh, John Latch, my not serious fight is that D&D is not an RPG, but a tactical miniatures game that you can roleplay with. Oh! I can see how, though, that would be like perfect nerd bait. I can see how people would lose their goddamn minds over that. And I mean, you are right, considering D&D's origins as chainmail. So you've got rightness on your side, but that is like, so you could just withdraw to your, position of security and just let them batter themselves to pieces against your mighty rocks. So well done, John Latch. Yeah, that really is.
I like it.
The problem, sometimes, like, you take a position that you think people are going to want to fight you about, but then they don't, like about how Deep Space Nine is the best of all Star Treks. Because it's just true. It's objectively true, and no one will fight you.
See, that's not how opinions work. We've talked about this.
There's opinions, and then there's Deep Space Nine being the best Star Trek.
See, Rissy's tactic is to just wear people down until they're like, fine, you win. I don't care anymore.
It's true. Finally honed. I mean, I'll try whatever will work when it comes to internet fighting. If it means appeal to logic and reason and evidence, then yes. If it means like raw emotional appeals, that's fine too. You need anecdotes? Do you need like big data? What do you need for me to win?
Wow.
Name calling, cussing and swearing.
Cussing and swearing.
Yeah.
Gee whiz.
Gee whiz.
That's a look inside of Rissy's mind.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anything else. Does anybody else have anything else?
Not unless people want to have a fun internet argument about what the best internet arguments are.
No. Disagree.
All right, so that is going to be it for this episode. Nope.
She's already started. She's already started. You can't stop this train. It's going. Go, Amanda. Don't let her derail you.
I know. I shouldn't. Anyway, that's it for us for this episode. Of course, as always, we want to give a big thank you to Sarah Donner for allowing us to use music off of her latest album, Black Hole Heart.
You can find the Damsels of Dorkington on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, wherever. And again, you can join our Facebook group by searching for Dork Pride worldwide.
Check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Damsels of Dorkington, where besides becoming one of our favorite people, you can also get access to rewards that are only available there, such as being on the list of super awesome patrons that we thank at the end of this podcast. Like these people. How do we want to do this tonight? Do we want to... Go ahead.
As you think a porg inside of Rissy's butt would sound.
Sean, kill me, Palmer! Now you guys take over.
That was super sexy.
Thank you.
I liked it. Amanda, do you want to just do it like you imagine a regular pork to sound? Not a pork inside Rissy's butt?
Yes.
You do. You do.
Since I don't.
You could do a fun bird voice. Like, what is your idea of, like, a cute bird? What would that sound like if it could talk?
Exactly. Do you want me to start?
Yes.
Okay. Beep, 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 beep. Thank you to Travis and Wendy Mays. Beep, beep.
That's too cute. Too cute.
Thank you to Aaron Felsen.
Porgs eat peeps.
Also,
Porg on peep crime.
Thank you to Carl Murray. I was not in Rissy's butthole.
Lie.
Beep, beep. Thank you to Marion Polincan.
I keep switching over to the video so I can watch you. And then I keep losing the list.
Also, thank you to Greg Milliken.
Beep, beep. I have to do this with my arms so that I can keep in this weird high-pitched voice thingy. Beep, beep. Thank you, John Latch. Beep.
Also, thank you, a big thank you to Alec Teller. We want to thank him a whole lot.
Justin Mansfield. Pee.
Just pee, not peep. Just pee. Justin Mansfield.
I threw the pee on the end.
Giving you a command.
We're gonna pee sometime.
Pee.
Didn't you hear me pop the end of the pee? It was just delayed.
If you pop at the end of your pee, you need to see a doctor.
Okay, you're probably right.
Also, thank you to Gordon Nelson. Did I already say Gordon Nelson? Well, if I did, it doesn't matter. I'm saying it again. Gordon Nelson.
John Latches is aroused.
Beep, 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 beep. He should come soon because I'm gonna take off. Beep, beep. Thank you, Jason Vickery. Beep.
Oh.
Also, thank you to Carlos, Miss Sarah. I can do the flappy thing too. But I'm not going to do the peeps because that's Blythe's thing.
Beep, beep.
Okay.
Thank you to Jason Sanchez, and we love him. We are not angry birds. We're just cute birds. Peep, peep.
And last but not least, a big thank you to William Priest.
Guys, I can't wait until this
So-
movie comes out to see how close our Porg impressions are.
Right? And then once the action figures and or plushies are released, I can just start cramming them right into my ass.
Butthole.
Obviously.
Well, that was fun.
So thanks for joining us, everyone. This has been episode 62 of the Dork Pridecast, and we will see you all next week.
Deuces!
Jetpack motherfuckers.